Hi, I'm Candace Dunkley with NCC News. Joining me here today is Ed Kinane. He's one of the 31 drone protesters that was sentenced yesterday. Just to give you a little bit of background, drones are military-operated planes that are operated remotely, and they were protesting that. Now, yesterday, Ed, you were sentenced to with almost $400 in fines and 20 to 25 hours of community service. So what is your opinion on this? Do you feel it's unfair?
Yes, I don't see any relationship between this onerous fine and justice, particularly when we shouldn't even have been brought to trial because we didn't break the law back on April 22nd. In fact, we were trying to enforce the law. We were attempting to deliver a petition to our government at Hancock Air Base in DeWitt, New York, on the edge of Syracuse, for war crimes being committed at Hancock Air Base by these robotic killer drones over Afghanistan.
Now, you say that you weren't breaking the law, but in order to protest, you do have to have a permit.
Correct.
You guys were outside the limits of your permit, correct?
Well, yes, but not outside the limits of the First Amendment, which gives us the right of free expression, free assembly, and to the right to petition our government and redress of grievances. So we were totally consistent with the First Amendment of the United States Constitution, which doesn't require a permit.
Okay. Now, what does this mean for future drone protests? Are you guys going to continue to protest?
Well, we will, yes. Yes, this is an ongoing issue. It's a very serious issue, particularly for people here in central New York and Syracuse, because these drones are operating in our backyard, which brings the war home. I mean, we are now, the technicians that are operating these drones, these robotic drones, are combatants. So they are vulnerable to reprisals and attacks, which could have collateral damage here in Syracuse, New York.
Now, I just want to get in one quick question before we wrap up. Some people, you weren't charged with jail time, but some people were, and you said that some people asked for the maximum sentencing. Why would they do that?
Well, many of us relate to the tradition of Mohandas Gandhi, of nonviolence, and Gandhi kind of set the precedent back under the British Empire in India when he invariably asked the judge for the most severe sentence. So in respect for Gandhi and his nonviolence, some of us feel the same way.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Ed Kinane, for joining us. Once again, I'm Candace Dunkley with NCC News, and we'll keep you updated with all the latest information.